Good evening, West Hartford. We are here live at Cornerstone Pool. Today is Wednesday, October the 22nd, 2025, and we're here for a double feature of senior night. It's Hall versus Conard. A crosstown rival battle. We've been seeing Hall and Conard all week. We got another one tonight. Hall versus Conard, girls swimming and diving. Once again, my name is Chris Prentice. Welcome. Thank you for your viewership. We appreciate you here at WHCI. If you would do us a favor, if you want to hit that subscribe button, it's a great time to do that right about now so you can be privy to senior night. We've got a few more coming up, but you'll be able to keep track of all the goodies going on at Hall and Conard coming up in the season here. We're coming up on the end of the fall sports season. We've got a few more football games. I believe a field hockey game tomorrow. That's also Hall versus Conard. You want to catch that? You hit that. That's tonight as well. My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun. So it's Hall versus Conard all over town right now. And once again, it's senior night. Wrapping up the regular season here at Cornerstone Pool are the girls swim and dive teams for both Hall and Conard. And we got the fans filling the stands. Red and blue is all you can see as we get ready for our senior night festivities, celebrating our 12th graders, those who've stuck it out, some of them on the team since freshman year, making it all 4 years all the way through to their final season here as either a Red Wolf or a Titan. Taking a look at the Conard side, tonight we're honoring Rosalie Alonzo, Layla Harhe, Claire Haverly, Gracie Lowney, Ella Hall, Nirja Kanan, Kayla Lowney, Cecilia Peck, and Arta Sarosh. Oh, excuse me, one more, Charlotte Willard. How dare I forget. Those girls working hard for Conard all 4 years, some of them for their entire school career as a Red Wolf. And tonight they're honored. And from the Hall side, we're looking at Miss Sarah Scobo, Maggie Killalay, Sophie Fiskwald, Caitlin Curran, Claire Nordquist, Kate Hines, Hannah Fink, and Claire Colmo. Taking an evening to honor all of our seniors here on our Hall and Conard swim and dive teams. They've done extremely well this season. I've been in more than one swim meet this season, and I've seen records broken by the local youth here in West Hartford. No slouch in the pool, or our youths. It looks like we're getting down to business. I see they've donned their pink cowgirl hats and their fancy sashes. I think they're ready to be honored for senior night. I see the bundles of roses being organized on the far end of the pool. And the families have turned out, balloons and all. We've got posters. Everyone's excited. Everybody's got smiles on their faces. I see some friends in the crowd, some parents in the crowd. Big thank you to them as well. We're here to honor the 12th graders, the seniors here on senior night. But we can't forget about all the work that goes in on the back end. We got to thank the coaches. We got to thank the parents. We got to thank all the volunteers, the PTOs that organize different bake sales and fundraisers to get the supplies for the girls that they need. We got to thank the officials who show up every day to officiate, to judge the dives, to watch the clock for us. They do a dang good job. We got to thank our plant services department here in town. They do a great job of keeping a place like this up and running. No small feat indeed. Several pools, exercise room, and all that good stuff. A lot of many hands make light work, as they say, right? A lot of people pouring in West Hartford, and we love that. We love to see our community giving to itself, because we're all about that at WHCI, for the community, by the community. Here we are honoring one of our coaches here on senior night. She's heading on down, I bet, to grab some flowers to hand out to our young swimmers. Let's listen in to our in-house PA announcer.
Swim and dive meet. Before we get started with the recognition of our seniors, a few thank yous and recognition of our assistant coaches. Our combined school diving coach, Juan Dominguez. coach is Cheryl Edison. And the Conard assistant swim coach is Jen Powell. Every year I do like to thank the ladies who work the timing table at all of our meets for both Conard and Hall. From Hall, it's Mary Ann Seguro, who cannot be here tonight, and Amy Northquist. And at the table tonight, Melissa Harham and Mary Kay Hathaway.
So just quickly honoring some of our coaches and some of the people who work behind the scenes, Marianne Seguro and so on, the athletics departments for this town and those who run it. Couldn't be here without them. A few more thank yous, it sounds like, coming in. Let's take a quick listen.
Seated. Mila, raise your hand so the swimmers know where you are, the divers. And she'll make sure she gets pictures of the seniors for both teams, and we'll get them out to the hall later. With that, we'll start the recognition. And we'll start from Conard with Nirja Conard.
Here's Nirja Conard from Conard High School receiving her flowers, grabbing her quick photo op here, posing with Coach. One of our seniors out of Conard High School once again being honored here on senior night.
And since we have more Conard seniors, we're going to do another Conard senior, Ella Hall.
Here comes Ella Hall from Conard as she makes her way across the pool to raucous applause, receiving her flowers for a job well done.
The first person for Hall is Caitlin Curran.
And here comes from Hall High School, Caitlin Curran, being honored as another senior here on senior night. It really is a beautiful thing to see all these families out together celebrating crosstown rivals. We can all come together and applaud one another's hard work, and I love to see that.
The next swimmer from Conard, Cecilia Peck.
And here comes Cecilia Peck from Conard High School, making her way over to grab her flowers as well.
Second senior for Hall is Sophie Fiskewald.
And from Hall High School, Sophie Fiskewald, her team hooping, hollering, screaming, shouting, hopping, jumping, skipping, laughing, applauding. A lot of friends on the team. Able to grab the double ovation there. Very nice.
A diver from Conard, Roche.
Arya Saroch from from Conard High School, making her way. Heading over to hug her coaches, receive her flowers, and take her place in line. Next to her compatriots, next to her teammates.
Third hall senior is Maggie Killalea.
And Maggie Killalea from Hall High School now. To massive applause, making her way across the pool.
The next top swimmer, Kayla Lowney.
And from Conard, Kayla Lowney making her way. I love this whole pink cowgirl hat Conard's done here. This is fantastic. Each team gone with their own, or each school gone with their own theme. Cowgirl hats for the Red Wolves, sashes for the Titans. Sparkly cowgirl hats.
The fourth hall senior is Sarah Scobo.
And here comes Sarah Scobo from Hall High School.
From Conard, former swimmer, now diver, Charlotte Willard.
From Conard High School, as announced in-house, former swimmer, now a diver, Charlotte Willard. Gonna grab her flowers and her photo op on senior night.
The next hall senior is the first captain, Claire Como.
Captain Claire Como gonna make her way across the pool from Hall High School. You don't become a captain by accident. Earning her flowers, hugging her coaches.
Captain from Conard,
Rosalie Alonso. Another captain, this time from Conard High School. Gonna head on over and grab her flowers as well.
The second hall captain is Hannah Fink.
Here comes another captain from Hall High School, Hannah Fink.
Take one of the zeros off that, maybe.
And from Conard High School, another captain, Lila Harhay.
The third hall captain is Kate Hines.
Another captain out of Hall High School, Kate Hines. comes Claire Haverly, another captain from Conard High School, another Red Wolf captain of the swim team.
And the final captain from Hall is Claire Nordquist.
And here comes Claire Nordquist, another captain from Hall High School. Going to make her way across, grab her flowers, hug her coaches, and take her place to be honored on senior night.
I know you can do it. I know you can do it.
And the last captain, from Conard, Gracie Lowney.
And from Conard High School, Gracie Lowney, another captain, here getting her flowers on senior night.
This concludes the senior recognition. If you want to get a couple pictures, I'll go get set up for the national anthem. And that's get the meet started at 7. Congratulations to all of our seniors.
That's right, congratulations to all the seniors here on senior night from both Hall and Conard. This night represents a lot of hard work from a lot of good people. Not least of which that credit goes to the swimmers themselves. You know, they stuck in it on long nights of practice, coming home smelling like chlorine. They stuck with it, they improved. They set records, they set personal bests. They competed with the best of the best in the state over the last 4 years or so, and they deserve just a little spot of recognition. And so that's what tonight's all about for these girls. Well done to all of them. And I love it. It's a family affair here at Cornerstone Pool, all in the Weehaw family. Red and blue, honoring one another, taking pictures together. This is great. This really is lovely. We're going to set up here in a moment, as we were led by our in-house PA announcer. We're setting up here in a moment. We're getting our photo ops for senior night, of course. And then we're going to roll right into the national anthem. And that's going to kick this bad boy off. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're watching WHCI's coverage of crosstown rivals Conard High School and Hall High School. Today, October 22nd, 2025, senior night, girls swim and dive. We're going to jump right into it in just a moment. But first, to honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Able to rise, I kindly request to do so. And gentlemen, if you're wearing the cap, kindly remove it during the playing of our national anthem.
Swim fans, we're here. We've made it. We've made it to the start. Looks like our swimmers are heading over to the starting blocks right now for the first event. Coming up in the first event, we got the girls 200-yard medley relay. We'll see 8 lanes active for this first one. Looks like Conard in the odd-numbered lanes, Hall in the even. If you don't know, the medley relay employs all 4 swim strokes, that being the breaststroke, the butterfly, the backstroke, and then the freestyle. One swimmer in each lane going to be responsible for each one of those swim styles. So some strategic plays by coaches here. Who's your strongest freestyler? Who's your best backstroker? What order do I place them? And who do I place them with in the lane? We're going to see if those strategy plays work out for the better or for the worse. Looking at lane number 1, we're going to have Conard High School swimming first. Pia Herks Burnett. After her, Courtney James. Then Sophie Liu. After her, Nirja Kanan. Lane 2, Hall High School. Teresa Lee. Samantha Roberts. Sarah Jorgensen. Sophia Fiskwald. Lane 3, Conard High School. Layla Harhay. Elise Harhay. Claire Haverly and Laura Haverly. Lane 4, Conard, or rather Hall, Claire Nordquist, Claire Colmo, Ann Yi Lim, and Madison Mayer. Lane 5 is going to be Conard, Gracie Loney, Rosalie Alonzo, Ella Hall, and Cecilia Peck. Hall High School, Maggie Kilalea, Artina Moshiri, Caroline Bouchard, and Lily Kostashecki. Looking at lane 7, Lucy Archambault, Edith Kitzman, Sierra Freeman, and Lila Craich. Hall High School in lane 8, Isabella Foster, Elora Esposito, Caitlin Curran, and Sarah Scobo. Looking at some great underwater starts here in the middle of the pool. That unspoken 5th stroke, those underwaters, those dolphin kicks as you push off the wall there. Looks like lane 5, if I'm not mistaken. I think that might be Rosalie Alonzo in the pool right now. Doing a fantastic job. Getting about halfway down the pool before having to resurface, coming off the wall. Seeing some butterflies across the middle of the pool at this point. Lane 5 and lane 4. Now on to the freestyle portion of the race. Looks like lane 5, Conard High School out to a lead there. Cecilia Peck. But hot on her heels. That's going to be Madison Mayer from Hall. It looks like Cecilia might have it. And there it is, lane 5, touching the wall, first place. Able to finish this relay in under 2 minutes. Very impressive. Lane 5, that's Conard. Gracie Lowney, Rosalie Alonzo, Ella Hall, and Cecilia Peck. Well done to them. And right behind them in lane 4, Hall High School. That's Claire Nordquist, Claire Colmo, Ann Yi Lim, and Madison Mayer. Able to finally touch the wall at 2:01.62. Very impressive time by lane 5 there, Conard. 1:58.51. Very speedy up and down the pool for this medley relay. Good way to start the meet off there. And no shortage of energy in the pool right now as we have just one more lane to finish. There it is. That'll bring to close heat number 1, or rather event number 1. I'm so used to these events having multiple heats. We normally, it's all, like I said before, it's all in the family tonight, so it's just Hall and Conard, but I'm used to there being so many more schools, such a bigger pool, so to speak, you know, of competitors, that we normally have 3 and 4 heats per event. But this one, we're moving right along. Here comes event number 2. This is the 200-yard freestyle. Boom, they're in the water. In the water right now, lane 1 is inactive. We're looking at lanes 2 through 7. We've got Maddie Corthell, Lucy Pinsence, Bianca Coco, Kayla Lowney, Harper Levy, and Emily O'Sullivan in lanes 2 through 7 in that order. Looking at lane 3, just to my naked eye, it looks like lane 3 and 5 are dueling it out for that first place spot. 3 slightly ahead, oh, ever so slightly, 29.03 seconds. Lane 5 touching at 29.80 seconds. So what, 0.7 of a second separating the two swimmers. Lane 3, that's Lucy Pinsence. Lane 5, Kayla Lowney. And they're still duking it out right there in the middle of the pool. Now touching the wall, maintaining their spots. Lane 3 just slightly, now pulling ahead of lane 5 actually. Touching the wall there, just over 1 minute, 1 minute, 0.76 seconds. 1:01.48 for lane 5. So Lucy and Kayla trading for that first place spot. Let's see who touches the wall first now. As they both, it's going to be close. Boom. Who's in the lead? Looks like ever so slightly, lane 3. Lucy Pinsence able to maintain her lead, touching the wall there, 1:33.89, 1:34.14. That's for Kayla in lane 5. And here they come on the final turnaround. Time to kick on the jets in lanes 3 and 5. But it looks like lane 5 is going to coast in. Kayla Lowney, about half a stroke ahead. There it is. Lane 5 touching the wall, 2:06.22. And right behind her, lane 3 touching in second place, 2:07.49. A little over a second. 1.2 seconds or so separating first and second place there. Honorable mention to lane 7. Able to touch the wall in third place, 2:18.95, lane 7. That's Emily O'Sullivan from Conard High School. As we get ready now for the 200-yard individual medley. This one a medley, but not a relay. One individual swimmer responsible for all 4 swim strokes. Lanes 1 through 7 are active. And this one, in lane 1, Lucy Archambault. Lane 2, Madison Mayer. Lane 3, Layla Harhay. Lane 4, Hannah Fink. Lane 5, Rosalie Alonzo. Lane 6, Teresa Lee. And lane 7, Celia Filoto. Looks like lane 3 and lane 7 kind of battling for first there, but as I watch, it looks like lane 7 might be pulling ahead. Yeah, lane 7 out to a slim margin. Touching the wall at 31.57. Right behind her is lane 4, 31.62. So quickly, these swimmers are making it down and back onto the backstroke portion of this race now. And it looks like the backstroke portion has lane 7 falling out of first place. Lane 5 taking over, Rosalie Alonzo from Conard High School, out to a slight lead there over the rest of the field. Lane 5, yeah, there she is, touching at 1:09.39. But watch out, 1:09.54 is lane 4, Hannah Fink from Hall High School, right behind her. Looks like the breaststroke is a competitive stroke for these ladies in the middle of the pool here. It's neck and neck. Lane 5, though, maintaining a little bit of a lead over the rest of the pack. Lanes 4 and 3 hot on her heels. But they're going to have to really kick on the juice now to catch her. Because at this point, here we are. We're in the freestyle portion. It's a sprint to the finish. Lane 5, Rosalie Alonso from Conard High School looks to be slightly increasing her lead as she makes her first pass down the pool in this stroke style. Yeah, lane 3 giving chase, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Layla Harhey's trying her best. It looks like Rosalie's going to take it. There it is, lane 5. First place, lane 5, Rosalie Alonso, well done. Able to touch the wall there, 2:26.26. And right behind her, lane 3, Layla Harhey, touching the wall at 2:26.61. 4/10 of a second difference between first and second place. A very competitive field here tonight. Here comes event number 4, I think this one. We got 2 heats on this one. One of the few events tonight where we have more than 1 heat, but this one's a favorite. The 50-yard freestyle. It's an all-out sprint. We got 8 lanes active right now. Lane 1, we see Sierra Freewin. Lane 2, Tinson Thubton. Lane 3, Claire Haverly. Lane 4, Claire Colmo. Lane 5, Laura Haverly. Lane 6, Sophia Fiskwold. Lane 7, Cecilia Peck. And lane 8, Alora Esposito. They are off. It's 1 lap to the one end of the pool and then turn around right back to where you started. Whoever gets there first wins. If you blink, you miss it. I think maybe lane 6 might grab it. That's lane 5. Lane 5 able to touch the wall at 26.36. Laura Haverly finishing 3/10 of a second. Or rather, excuse me, 6/10 of a second ahead of the next fastest swimmer. That'd be lane 4 in second place. Claire Colmo touching the wall at 26.93 seconds. Excellent race to all of our swimmers. They're doing a great job. Like I said, it's a competitive field. Not more than a second or 2 separating most of these swimmers. And like I said, also 2 heats on this one. This event being a crowd favorite. Here comes heat number 2. Once again, we got 8 lanes active. And lane 1, Sophie Liu. Lane 2, Caitlin Curran. Lane 3, Courtney James. Lane 4, Caroline Bouchard. Lane 5, Pia Burnett Herx. Lane 6, Sarah Scobo. Lane 7, Nirja Kanan. And in lane 8, we see Sophie Barnes. Speaking of Sophie Barnes, it looks like she might be out to a bit of a lead here. In lane 8, only to be overtaken by, it looks like, lane 5. Lane 5, Pia Burnett Herx. Very quick. Lane 5 touching the wall there. 32.9 seconds. The only swimmer to finish this one in under 33 seconds. Excellent race to her. And I believe, as is per usual, I'm just going to scan the room real quick. It looks like the next heat listed on my heat sheet is event number 6. However, the previous event was event number 4, which leads me to believe we're going to have to see some diving happening here in just a little bit. And so while we prepare ourselves for that event, which does entail kind of disassembling the pool here a little. You know, we'll widen out lane number 1. We'll take down the pinions there by the diving board. We'll take a quick little break here on WHCI while I grab a little more info from our judges table. I want to thank you once again for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of good stuff coming up this school year, not just in terms of high school sports, although we do have that too. We got Hall and Conard football all season long. Like I said, we got field hockey happening across town. We had boys and girls soccer last night. We had volleyball last night. If you want to be privy to all these things, you know, the pops and jazz, the musicals and the plays that Hall and Conard put on, the graduations, all that good stuff, and much, much much, much, much more, hit that subscribe button and you can be a part of the fun. Remember, WHCI is for the community and by the community. Please join our community. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
We have a few things we need to occur during the diving. The first is no flash photography ever during the diving, not even when they're done. Second, when the diver is on the diving board, they should be quiet in the audience. And third, please hold your applause until the scores have been read, and then you can clap all you want. Okay? First of all, I've got the order of diving. Arta from Conard is first, Liesel from Hall is second, Charlotte from Conard is third, Sadie from Hall is fourth, Jane from Conard is fifth, Kate from Hall is sixth, Ellie from Conard is seventh, Julia from Hall is eighth, and Sinai from Conard is ninth. Starting round one, Arta, 202C, back one somersault up, 1.5.
And we're back. We're back with some diving. First up, Arta Sarosh from Conard High School.
The scores are 3 1/2, 4 1/2, and 2.
3 1/2, 4 1/2, and a score of 2 for that first dive for Arta. Here comes Liesel Meng from Hall High School for her first attempt. A hush falls over the pool.
The scores are 4 1/2, and 4.
4 1/2, and then another 4 for Liesel. Here comes Charlotte Willard from Conard High School.
Her scores are 3, 4, and 4.
A 3, a 4, and another 4 for Charlotte. Here comes Sadie Eppinger from Hall High School.
1.7. The score is 4 1/2, and 3 1/2.
4 1/2, and then a 3 1/2.
James first dive, 201.
That was for Sadie Eppinger. Here comes Jane Beach out of Conard High School.
Scores are 4 1/2, 4 1/2, and 4 1/2.
4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2. Jane Beach. Very nice. Consistent across all three judges. Here comes Kate Hines, representing Hall High School.
The scores are 6, 5 1/2, and 6.
The highest score so far tonight, a 6, and then a 5 1/2. Way to go, Kate.
First dive, 201A, back dive straight, 1.7.
Here comes Ellie Harhay from Conard High School.
Her scores 3.5, 4.5, and 5.
3.5, 4.5, and a 5.
Julia's first dive, 201C.
That was Ellie Harhay from Conard High School. Here comes Julia Arias out of Hull High School. Attempt number 1.
Her score 7, 6, 7.
A new high score for the night, a 6 and then 2 7s for Julia.
Tonight's first dive, 201A, back dive straight, 1.7.
Here comes Sanai Balabe.
Her score is 4, 4.5, and 3.5.
4, 4.5, and then a 3.5 for Sanai Balabe. Very nice.
Starting the second round of dives, Martha, 101C, forward dive tuck, 1.2.
Here comes round 2. Arda Sarosh making her way back to the diving board.
Her scores are 3.5, 4, 3.5.
3.5, 4, 3.5. Here comes Liesel Mang for her second attempt.
Back, 1 somersault, straight, 1.7. Scores 3, 5, 4.
3, a 5, and a 4. That was Liesel Mang from Hall High School on her second attempt. Here comes the second attempt for Charlotte Willard, once again being honored tonight for senior night.
Scores 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5.
3.5, 3.5, 3.5. That's Charlotte Willard on her second attempt. Here comes Sadie Eppinger from Hall High School, making her second attempt at tonight's diving event.
Her scores are 5.5, 6, 5.
5, 5.5, and a 6 for Sadie Eppinger. An improvement on her first attempt.
Second dive, 202C.
Here comes Jane Beach from Conard High School.
Scores are 4, 5, 4.5.
4, 5, 4.5. Well done, Jane. Here comes Kate Hines for her second dive. First time around, she scored pretty highly. Let's see what she's got in store for us on attempt number 2.
Scores are 5 1/2, 6, 5 1/2.
5 1/2, 5 1/2, and then a 6 for Kate Hines. Here comes Ellie Harhay from Conard High School, attempt number 2.
Score is 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2.
5 1/2, 5 1/2, and 5 1/2. Well done, Ellie. Here comes Julia Arias from Hall High School.
202A, got one somersault straight, 1.7. Score 5, 5, 4, 9.
A 5, and a 4 1/2 for Julia. An excellent round for her. Here comes Sanai Balabe.
One somersault straight, 1.7.
She'll end round number 2 for us.
Score is 5 1/2, 5, 5 1/2.
A 5 1/2, and then another 5 1/2 for Sanai on her second attempt.
Starting the third round of dive, Arca, 401C, inward dive.
Here comes round 3, Arda Sarosh from Conard High School.
Her score is 4, 4, 3 1/2.
4, 4, 3 1/2 on attempt number 3 for Arda Sarosh.
Third dive,
Here comes Liesel Mang from Hall High School, attempt number 3.
straight, 1.8. Her score is 3 1/2, 3 1/2, and 3.
3 1/2, 3 1/2, and 3.
Charlotte's third dive, 401.
Well done to Liesel Mang. Here comes Charlotte Willard. Attempt number 3 from the senior.
Her scores are 4, 4 1/2, and 5.
4, 4 1/2, and 5. Very well done to Charlotte. She'll be followed up by Sadie Eppinger from Hall High School. Here comes her third dive attempt.
Her scores are 6, 6, and 5.
A 6, and a 5. Well done, Sadie. Here comes Jane Beach from Conard High School. Attempt number 3.
Score is 4.5 high, 4.5.
4.5, 4.5, 5. Great job, Jane. Here comes another senior, this one out of Hall High School, Kate Hines, for her 3rd attempt.
1.7. First order, 5.5, 6,
5.5, and then 2 6s for Kate Hines on her 3rd attempt. Well done to the Hall senior. Here comes Ellie Harhay from Conard High School. Attempt number 3 for Ellie.
Score 5, 6, 5.
A 5, a 6, and a 5. Well done. Well done to Ellie there. Here comes Julia Arias for her final attempt, her 3rd attempt here.
The score from 6, 5.5, and 6.
6, 5.5, and then another 6 for Julia. Well done. She's been scoring highly on her dives. Here comes Sanai Balabe from Conard High School for her 3rd attempt.
1.7. Score from 6.5, 6, 6.5.
A 6, 6.5, and then another 6.5 for Sanai. Very well done. I believe that's her best yet this evening. Here comes round 4, Arta Sarosh.
First score is 3.5, 4.5, and 3.5.
3.5, 4.5, and then 3.5 on attempt number 4. Here comes Liesel for her 4th attempt. Liesel Mang from Hall High School.
Score 5.5, 4.5, and 4.5.
5.5, 4.5, 4.5. Just a brief conference at the judges' table there as we prepare.
Charlotte scored 52-11.
All right, here we are moving right along. Charlotte Willard taking to the board one more time for her fourth dive.
The scores are 2.5, 4.5, and 3.
2.5, 4.5, and then a 3. Here comes the fourth dive for Sadie Eppinger.
1.7. Scores 3.5, 4.5, and 4.
3.5, 4.5, and 4 for Sadie on her fourth dive. And up next is Jane Beach for attempt number 4. Jane out of Conard High School.
Scores 3.5, 5, 3.5.
3.5, 3.5, and then a 5 for Jane. The fourth dive for Kate Hines, the senior from Hall. Here it is as she takes to the board.
Her score is 5.5, 5.5, and 6.
5.5, 5.5, and then a 6. Very consistent scoring from Kate there. Hovering right around the 5.5, 6 range. Here comes Ellie Harhay. Attempt number 4.
The scores are 4, 4.5, 4.5.
4, 4.5, 4.5. Well done, Ellie. Here comes Julia Arias. Right out of Hall High School. Attempt number 4.
Her score is 4.5, 4.5, and 3.5.
4.5, 4.5, 3.5 on attempt number 4 from Julia Arias. Here's attempt number 4 for Sanai Balabe.
1.7. Her score is 5.5, 6, 5.
5.5, 6, and then a 5 from Sanai. Consistent improvement from her over the rounds. Arda Sarosh back on the board for attempt number 5.
Her score is 4, 4.5, and 3.5.
4, 4.5, and 3.5. Well done to Arda. Here comes Liesel Meng, attempt number 5.
Her score is 4.5, 5, 4.5.
4.5, 5, 4.5. Well done, Liesel. Here comes Charlotte Willard, attempt number 5. Once again, happy senior night to Charlotte and the other seniors. Let's see what she's got in her for attempt number 5.
Her score is 3.5, 4.5, and 3.
3.5, 4.5, 3 from Charlotte Willard. Here comes dive number 5 for Sadie Eppinger.
1.7. Her score is 4.5, 5, 4.
4.5, 5, and a 4. Here comes Jane Beach from Conard High School. 5th dive. Let's see what we get.
Score is 3.5, 4.5, and 3.5.
3.5, 4.5, 3.5. Jane Beach on attempt number 5. Well done to her. Here comes Kate Hines. Once again, happy senior night. Kate Hines from Hall High School. 5th dive.
Her scores are 6, 6.5, and 5.5.
6, 5.5, and 6.5. Well done to Kate. Once again, very consistent scoring from her throughout all the rounds. Here comes Ali Harhay. Round number 5.
Her scores are 4, 5, 4 1/2.
A 4, a 5, and then a 4.5 for Ellie. Well done to her.
Julia sit down.
Here comes dive number 5 from Julia Arias. Julia, the only diver tonight to achieve a score of a 7 from any of our judges. Let's see what round 5 has for us.
Her score is 5.5, 6, 5.
5.5, 6, and then a 5.5 from Julia. Well done. Sanai Balabe taking the board once more for her 5th attempt.
2.2. Scores are 5, 5, 4 1/2.
A 5, a 5, a 4.5 for Sanai.
Starting the final round of dive,
Here comes the 6th and final round of diving. Arda Sarosh takes the board once more, representing Conard High School.
Her scores are 3, 2 1/2, and 2 1/2.
A 3, 2 and 1/2, 2 and 1/2. Well done, Arda. Here comes Lee Solmang, dive number 6.
Her score is 4, 4, 4 1/2.
A 4, and then a 4.5. Here comes the final dive, dive number 6 for Charlotte Willard, the senior out of Conard High School, taking her final bow on the diving board.
Scores are 4, 4 1/2, 4 1/2.
A 4, a 4.5, and then another 4.5 for Charlotte. Excellent job tonight by her. Here comes Sadie Eppinger one more time. Dive number 6 from her. We'll see what we get here.
Scores 4 1/2, 6, 4.
4.5, a 6, and then a 4. Well done, Sadie. Here comes Jane Beach. Here we go.
Scores 4, 4 1/2, and 3.
4, 4.5, and then a 3 for Jane. Well done. Here comes Kate Hines, the senior from Hall. Her 6th and final dive.
Free position 1.9. Scores are 5, 4.5.
A 5, and then a 4.5 for Kate. Well done to the senior. Here comes Ellie Harhay for her 6th and final dive.
Scores are 5.5, 6, 5.5.
5.5, 6, and then a 5.5. Well done to Ellie there on her final dive. Here comes Julia for her 6th and final dive. Once again, the only swimmer tonight, the only diver tonight to grab a 7 on one of her dives.
Scores are 6, 6.5, 6.5.
6, 6.5, and then another 6.5. Well done, Julia. And the final dive of the evening, Sanai Balabe, going to bring us home here for her 6th and final dive.
Scores are 3.5, 4, and 4.
3.5, a 4, and then another 4. Well done to all of our divers there. Oh, hang on. As you can hear, Hall and Conard, both swim teams love their divers. Made sure everyone in the room could hear that. We love our divers, we love our divers, we love our divers. We love our divers. We love our divers. Say both squads. Hey fans, I don't know about you, but that was pretty relaxing and graceful. I really enjoyed watching that. That was a nice break in the action, especially after that event we had right before, that sprint to the finish. It's nice to kind of slow down, take a quick break, and watch almost a water ballet take place right in front of us here at the shimmering waters of Cornerstone Pool. Treated to such a delight there. It looks like we got, oh, hang on, I was going to throw to a break here. We got some Hall swimmers here. They got some words. They got some words for the camera. Let's see if we can't. What's going on?
Hi, my name is Ann Yee. I would just like to shout out a special to people watching, Miriam Uyol. She's in New Hampshire right now. Hello. And Lexi Dominguez. I hope you feel better. I heard you had pneumonia. Shout out to Inspector Banana. Banana.
All right, well, you caught it here first, Weeha. Inspector Banana's in the house. Shout out to some friends watching from all over the state. I love that. Hey, Weeha, you saw that, right? Watching from New Haven tonight. If you share the link with your friends and family, it doesn't matter if they're in New Haven or New Hampshire or New Mexico, they can watch this too. Share that link. Tell them to hit that subscribe button, and they can be a part of the fun for the community, by the community, right? That's what WHCI is all about. We love you. Stay with us. We're going to reset the pool real quick. Going to reestablish our lanes, put our pinions back up, and then we're jumping back into the action with event number 6. It's going to be the 100-yard butterfly. Only one heat in that one, but it's going to be hot. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be thrilling, and we'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't you go anywhere. One anywhere. I tell you, I said don't go anywhere, because the action never stops here at Cornerstone Pool. We got one more super important message. What's going on? What are we doing?
What's up?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I shouted out Lexi.
Hi. Oh, hi, Lexi and Miriam. I know you're watching, and I'm gonna break your record.
Ziggy.
Ziggy too. Wait. Shout out Ziggy. Shout out Ziggy.
What up, Ziggy?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Keep an eye out for Maddie Mayer.
Okay, what's she
Yeah.
gonna do?
She's me.
She's mean.
Me. She is Maddie Mayer. Oh, wait, that's not the right cap.
That cap says Nordquist. Watch out for Maddie Mayer, says Maddie Mayer. She's going to be mean in the pool, jetting her way across the water. Eat her bubbles, they say. Weehaw. Once again, I say go nowhere, because you never know when the action's going to pop off here at Cornerstone Pool. We'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick break and rest myself, because the action's about to get high in here. Hold on, Weehaw. Don't go nowhere. Stay with us. Aloha, Chris Prentice here, and we're back. We're back at Cornerstone Pool. It's Hall versus Conard today, Wednesday, October the 22nd, 2025. And we're halfway through the Hall Conard swim meet, girls swim and dive. Here we are on event number 6, the 100-yard butterfly. If you don't know, the pool end to end is 25 yards. So down and back twice will get you to the 100 needed. And right now, it looks like lane 4. Yes, lane 4 out to the slightest of leads. Touching the wall there, just over 30 seconds, lane 4. Right now, lanes 2 through 7 are active. In lane 2, we've got Bianca Coco. Lane 3, Celia Filoto. Lane 4, Claire Nordquist. Lane 5, Rosalie Alonzo. Lane 6, Samantha Roberts. And lane 7, Edith Kitzman. Looks like lane 4, Claire Nordquist. The senior on senior night, touching that wall. First place to Claire. 106.66 seconds. Very well done. Just about a second ahead of her second place finisher. Up in lane 2 there, that's Ann Yi Lim, also from Hall High School. And this event, the 100-yard butterfly, has been made official. It looks like the judges, we're waiting for the judges to make their final tallies before the swimmers extract themselves from the water. And there we go. The swimmers giving the okay to remove themselves from the water. The score is made official. As we get ready to move on to event number 7, the 100-yard freestyle. Like I said, not too many events this evening with more than one heat. The 50-yard freestyle had 2 heats, and here now the 100-yard freestyle also with 2 heats. Once again, this is event number 7. Here we are in heat number 1 of 2. We'll see lanes 2 through 8 active. In lane 2 through 8, in this order, you will find Ann Yi Lim, Layla Harhe, Claire Colmo, Laura Haverly, Sarah Jorgensen, Cecilia Peck, and Sophia Fiskwold. As our swimmers take their positions, they wait for the signal from the judges. Once again, I want to thank you guys for your viewership. This can't be possible without viewers like you. I feel like I've heard that phrase before on a public television station, but it's true. Viewers like you make this possible. It's for the community, by the community. I've been saying it all night, and it's never been truer than now. So we really do appreciate when you share the link to our videos, when you hit that subscribe button, when you come on out to events like this and show your face on camera and show the community that they can be a part of the event as well. We really do appreciate you guys. Once again, I want to make sure that you guys know that WHCI doesn't only just bring you high school sports and events like this from around town, we also bring you the opportunity to learn and to be a part of this. If you've always had the media bug in you, if you always wanted to run camera or maybe do some editing or maybe get on camera, if you had an idea for a show that perhaps you'd like to produce, send us a line. Drop us an email. Check out our website, whci.online. We'd love to have you as part of the team. We take volunteers. We take donations. We take all the help we can get. Once again, we're for the community and by the community. We're the community. Let's make it happen. Just like these swimmers are about to make it happen. Here we go. The 100-yard freestyle is underway. I'll read off the names one more time. We've got lanes 2 through 8 active. And lane 2, Ann Yi Lim, Layla Harhe, Claire Como, lane 5, Laura Haverly, lane 6, Sarah Jorgensen, 7, Cecilia Peck, and 8, Sophia Fiskwold. I do apologize. I believe I read off the names from heat number 1 once again. I'm so excited. I'm so excited at what I'm seeing here in the pool. Crazy swimming going on out here. Some great times. Looks like lane 3 over a slight lead over lane 5. Let's get their names right this time. Once again, lanes 2 through 8 active, and lane 2 through 8 in this order: Artina Moshiri, Kiara James, Lily Kostashek, Jane Beach, Isabella Foster, Marissa Alicia, and Maggie Kilalea. In lane 3, we've got our first place finisher, Kiara James. 57.23 seconds. Able to touch the wall in under a minute. Very speedy. And well done to her. Our swimmers waiting for the official start. Taking a look with just the naked eye, it looks like lane 8, Maggie, maybe out to a slight lead, but she's contested by lane 3 on the other end of the pool. Some outside heat coming from, looks like that's Kiara James from Conard, and Lily Kostasheki in lane 4. Really giving chase. Looks like, yeah, lane 4 out to a slight lead there. 33.91 seconds touching the wall there. But this is going to be a close finish. It's going to be down to the scoreboard here. Lane 4, lane 8, both Hall swimmers. Let's see which one of them grabs it. It's going to be close. I'm going to say lane 4 to a slight lead here. There it is, lane 4 grabbing it and sneaking up. Lane 3 able to squeak in between and grab that second place spot, while lane 8 grabs the third place. Lane 4, that's Lily Kostasheki. Lane 3, that's Kiara James. And lane 8, third place, Maggie Kilalea. Well done. And that's the 2 heats done for event number 7 as we get prepared now for event number 8. We'll have 6 swimmers on the water on this next one. Event number 8, the 500-yard freestyle. Until this point, our freestyle races have been something of a sprint. Not so this time around. You're going to have to pace yourself. 500 yards is no easy feat. They're going to have to swim from the starting point to the opposite end of the pool and then back to that starting point 10 times over. The 500-yard freestyle. Lanes 2 through 7 are active at this point. In lane 2 through 7 in the following order, you will find Tenzin Thupton, Gracie, that's Gracie Lowney in lane 4, Hannah Fink, Kayla Lowney in lane 5, Harper Levy in lane 6, and Lucy Pensance in lane 7. And out to a very strong lead. That's going to be Gracie Lowney from Conard High School. Nearly half a lap ahead of the rest of the pack. But like I said before, this is not at all a sprint. It's going to be down to whether or not she can keep that pace up. If she can, this one's in the bag. But it's a long race. So there's Gracie in lane 3 touching the wall that last time. The only one to touch the wall in under a minute. She touched it in 57 seconds. The next fastest swimmer, lane 7, touched at 1:03. Lane 7, that's Harper Levy from Hall High School. Lane 3 maintaining her lead, touching the wall at 1:29. That's Gracie Lowney. Gracie Lowney doing her thing out there in the pool, maintaining that pace. Well ahead of the rest of the pack. But once again, she hasn't even reached, we're not at the halfway point of this race even. Until now, the freestyle races we've seen have been an all-out sprint. This one more about cardiovascular health, more about endurance, the strength of your muscles, how long can you go? Who has the best breath control, you know? Who's got the best endurance? Who can sustain excellent performance? All the swimmers are excellent here tonight, but who can sustain top-notch performance for a lengthy period? And that's what's required here. But Gracie Lowney still well ahead of the pack here. So she may, you know, I'm casting a slight amount of doubt here, but it looks like she's proven me wrong right before our very eyes. Keep your eye on lane 3. Gracie Lowney out of Conard High School, setting the pace for the rest of us. Taking a look at the other end of the pool here. Swimmers on pass number 11. The 11th pass down the pool, so all swimmers just about at the halfway point of this race. Gracie now making her 14th pass down the pool, so heading back to the starting point. Gracie touching the wall last at 3:35.99. Well ahead of the rest of the crew. The next fastest swimmer is in lane 2, 349.67. And here comes Gracie in lane 3, completing her 17th pass down the pool. So she's back to the starting point, and she's almost done. Once she hits this starting point, it looks like she's going to get the bell here in lane 3. There's the bell, signifying that she's only got to go down and back one more time. And Gracie Lowney setting the pace early on, getting way out ahead of the rest of the pack. She just touched the wall there at 4:38.59 seconds. Well ahead of the rest of the crew. She's on her way back, coasting in for an easy finish here. And there it is, lane 3. Wrapping up early, Gracie Lowney managing to finish this long slog of a race. 5 minutes, 8 seconds. Just under 5 minutes and 8.5 seconds. It's just something like that, right about there. Well ahead of the rest of the crew. So, you know, I casted my doubt early on. I said, could she sustain that pace for the duration of this entire race? The answer, a resounding yes. She absolutely did. And in lane 5, finishing in second place, Gracie's sister, Kayla Lowney, touching the wall about 20 or so seconds after her sister, touching at 5:37.9 seconds. So just to show you the difference there, about 20 full seconds ahead of the rest of the pack was Gracie. Very, very impressive. Very impressive from Gracie. You'll love to see the athleticism on display. And now here we are. We're still here in this race. We still got some swimmers on the water, and we still got energy pouring in from coaches, from fellow swimmers, from the fans, cheering on our swimmers. This is beautiful. Our Hall swimmer on her final pass down the pool. We'll bring our 500-yard freestyle to a close. And this one wraps up to raucous applause. Well done to all of our swimmers there. Special shout out to Gracie Lowney. Very well done. And we move swiftly along. Event number 9 is up next. It's going to be the 200-yard freestyle relay. And they're off. This one again, a freestyle relay. So our other relays, we've seen the medley relay where 4 different swim styles are employed. This time, only the freestyle is employed. 4 swimmers per lane. We see all 8 lanes active. Conard's in lane 1. Sophie Liu, Marissa Alicia, Nirja Kanan, and Arta Sarosh. In lane 2, we see Hall with Sarah Jorgensen, Samantha Roberts, Sophia Fiskwold, and Tenzin Thupton. Lane 3, Conard High School has Elise Harhe, Cecilia Peck, Celia Filoto, and Lucy Pinsence in the water. Lane 4, we see Hall High School with Ann Yi Lim, Bianca Coco, Claire Colmo, and Hannah Fink. Conard's in lane 5 with Laura Haverly, Kayla Lowney, Claire Haverly, and Gracie Lowney. Lane 6, Hall High School, Elora Esposito, Isabella Foster, Caroline Bouchard, and Lily Kostashecki. Lane 7 has Conard High School, Jane Beach, Courtney James, Pia Burnett Herks, and Kiara James. Hall High School in lane 8, we see Sophie Barnes, Sarah Scobo, Maggie Kilalea, and Caitlin Curran. And we see our next relayers hopping onto the starting blocks, getting ready to relieve the current swimmers. And the next swimmer is not allowed to jump in too soon there. They've got to make sure that the swimmer in the water touches the wall before the next relayer dives in. But that'll do it. Lane 5 going to grab first place there. That's going to be Conard High School. Laura Haverly, Kayla Lowney, Claire Haverly, and Gracie Lowney. Able to wrap this one up in 1 minute, 48.94 seconds. Second place goes to lane 4. They able to touch the wall there at 151.27. Lane 4 is Hall High School, Ann Yi Lim, Bianca Coco, Claire Como, and Hannah Fink. And third place goes to lane 3, Conard High School, touching the wall at 154.69 seconds. That'd be Elise Harhe, Cecilia Peck, Celia Filoto, and Lucy Pinsence. Well done to all of our swimmers there. And we're rocking and rolling through this one. Event number 10 is up next. It's the 100-yard backstroke. We got 7 of 8 lanes going to be active in this one. Lane 1, no swimmers there, but in lanes 2 through 8, you will see the following swimmers. You'll see Madison Mayer, you'll see Lucy Archambault, Claire Nordquist, Emily O'Sullivan, Maddie Corthell, Lila Craich, and Teresa Hall. Teresa Lee. Not sure where I got Hall from. I think I just got Hall Conard on the brain right now. But here we go, the 100-yard backstroke. They'll have to go from the starting point to the opposite end of the pool, back to the starting point, then to the opposite end of the pool, and finally back to the original point at which they started. And it's pretty neck and neck right here on this first pass down the pool. If I had to say one lane was out to the lead, I'd have to give it to lane 4, but just barely. That's Claire Nordquist from Hall High School. But we're early in this race. Let's see what the scoreboard says at this first wall touch. And yes, lane 4, Claire Nordquist, the senior, on senior night, touching the wall there on the first wall touch. 32.74 seconds. Right behind her at 33.53 is lane 5. It's going to be Emily O'Sullivan from Conard High School. Let's see if these positions maintain throughout the race. So far they have. Claire Nordquist backstroking her way down the pool, touching the wall. In just a moment, we'll see what her time is. There she is in lane 4. There's the wall touch. She's done it. 108.1 second. Very quick, about 2 seconds ahead of the second place finisher. So first place to Claire Nordquist, well done to her. Second place in lane 5, Emily O'Sullivan. They maintained their positions pretty much throughout that race, finishing third in lane 2. We'll see Madison Mayer. We were told to watch out for her by her fellow swimmers. They gave her a shout out earlier and she's showing off now. And like I said, like lightning, we're just moving straight on through this one. Here comes event number 11, the 100-yard breaststroke. 7 lanes active on this next event, and lane 1 through 7 we'll see the following swimmers: Edith Kitzman, Sarah Jorgensen, Sierra Freeman, Ann Yi Lim, Ella Hall, Sophie Barnes, and Claire Haverly. There's the whistle. The swimmers take their positions. There it is. This one's underway. 100-yard breaststroke, event number 11. It looks like Ella Hall in lane 5. Ella Hall, the senior from Conard, looks like she might be out to the lead. There it is, yes, touching the wall at 33.88. A full 3 seconds ahead of the next fastest swimmer. If she can maintain that pace, she's got this one in the bag. She's about 3/4 of the way done with this. All she has to do is control her breath, and Ella's got it. The senior showing why experience matters. The senior cruising to an easy victory here. There's Ella Hall, lane 5, touching the wall at 113.25. An easy first place victory for her. Once again, a full 3 seconds ahead of the next fastest swimmer. That being lane 4, Ann Yi Lim from Hall High School, and in third place, touching the wall at 1 minute and 18 seconds flat. Lane 3, Sierra Freeman. Swim fans, we're just about there. The next event is the final event. And what a ride it's been. We've got event number 12 of 12 coming up. It's going to be the 400-yard freestyle relay. And this is a big one. This one, oh, it's going to get loud. It's going to be booming in here. The energy is going to be through the roof. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. We've got so many swimmers about to hit the water. There's going to be 7 lanes active here. 400 yards. That means each swimmer responsible for 100 yards individually. 4 swimmers per lane. In lane 1, we'll see Conard High School in the water right now. Pia Burnett Herx. She's going to hand it off to Marissa Alicia, who will hand it off to Courtney James, who will in turn hand it off to Kiara James. Hall's in lane 2. Tins and Thubton's in the water. Samantha Roberts following her up. Maddie Corthell after that, and then Teresa Lee. In lane 3, we see Conard. Celia Filoto, Lucy Pinsence, Rosalie Alonzo, and Sierra Freeman. Lane 4, Hall High School, Hannah Fink, Claire Nordquist, Bianca Coco, and Madison Mayer. Lane 5 is Conard, Layla Harhay, Kayla Lowney, Elise Harhay, and Gracie Lowney. Lane 6, Harper Levy, Lily Kostashecki, Artina Moshiri, and Elora Esposito. And in lane 7, Conard once again, Lila Kraish, Emily O'Sullivan, Lucy Archambault, and Edith Kitzman. Here in the 400-yard freestyle relay. New swimmers hitting the water in lanes 5 and 4 and 2 and 7, and 6. New swimmers all over the pool. And this one's fun. This is a fun one. I mean, it's not like it's for points for sure. I mean, the judges are watching, but it's just a fun event. It's just fun to see all of the swimmers on the sides of the pool cheering on their fellow teammates. It's fun to see the coaches really watching and eating it up as they see their pupils kind of putting their teachings to practice. It's been a heck of a season. And Hall and Conard, we love to come together. We love to duke it out. It's all love, of course. It's all Weehaw family. I want to take this as a great opportunity to continue our thank yous, because you can't thank some certain folks enough for all the work that they do here. Thank you to our coaches, our swim coaches for our girls swim and dive team, both Hall and Conard. Thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to our parents. Thank you to our athletic trainers. Thank you to the officials. Thank you to all of the staff who go in to make something like this happen. Our ticket sellers, you know, are those who come in after all the glory and all the fun is over, and they come in to fold up tables and put machines away. You know, that's the kind of stuff that needs to get done, and that's the kind of stuff that we do. We have many hands make light work here in Weehaw, and we can't thank certain folks enough. So thank you, and thank you again. Also want to thank you viewers one more time for checking out WHCI. We've got a lot of interesting stuff. I know we've done some really cool stuff over the summer. A few weeks ago we were at Walcott Park, which is not too far from here. They did a pollinator garden, showed us how to set up local pollinator plants to attract local pollinators to keep our local ecosystem alive and thriving. We got that for you on WHCI. We had a Touch a Truck event over at Whiting Lane. We got that for you on WHCI. We had the EV showcase not too long ago, letting us know that we've got plans here in Weehaw to be a little more eco-friendly. I didn't know, I learned at that event we've got 14 different solar arrays around town, gathering energy and adding to the grid. A lot of cool info to be learned there, so you can check us out there. Just go back through our archive. You'll see a lot of cool stuff. You'll see plays from Hall and from Conard. You'll see promotion ceremonies from the elementary and middle schools. You'll see the graduations from Hall and from Conard. And as I wax lyrical about the glory of WHCI and all of the great things that we bring you, I don't want to miss out on the glory of our swimmers right now. Lane 5 just grabbing the first place spot. That's Conard High School. Layla Harhay, Kayla Lowney, Elise Harhay, and Gracie Lowney. Looks like a team of all sisters. Able to touch the wall, the only team there, able to finish all 400 yards of this freestyle in under 4 minutes. 3:59.17 seconds. Very nice, very well done to them. Well done to all of our swimmers. This was a fantastic evening as we cheer on our final competitors, and we bring this one to a close. You know, I'm giving out all these thank yous to everyone all around town. One more thank you to you for your viewership at home. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing the link with friends and loved ones. Even though the swim meet's coming to a close, you can still share this link with grandma, with auntie, with uncle. Anybody who'd be interested to see it, let them know. They can watch your young one here participating in their swimming events and all the other things that we bring you here on WHCI, both school sports related and other. So do us a favor, do yourselves a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've got all kinds of good stuff coming for you in the coming days and weeks as we head into our transition from summer to fall and then from fall to winter. It's going to be a nice turn of events here on WHCI. But thank you once again. Thank you, and thank you. This has been a beautiful event. Just taking a look at the crowd right now. Folks are so excited. Folks are having a great time. This is beautiful. Weehaw, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Chris Prentice. We'll see you at the next one. You guys stay beautiful. We love you. Peace out.